This example involves a unison bend. You're in the 13th position. You're going to bend the E flat up to the F on the second string while you're holding the F on the first string. Now I need to explain something. The guitar I'm using has a tremolo unit, and this causes a bit of a problem because if you have a hardtail or if the trem unit is pulled back up against the body where it won't move, you don't have to worry about the first string because that pitch will stay fixed. But with this particular setup and any floating trim, you actually have to bend the first string, and it's kind of touchy, and another way you could do it would be to push on the bridge, but that's really risky. So we got to go kind of slow to try to get it in tune. So you can see I'm bending the first string. See, on purpose I'm showing you how. If I don't do that, matter of fact, just listen to the first string. Hear it going flat? It's not real bad on this guitar, but it's enough that I need to still do a compensation. So I would suggest on this lick, use all down strokes. Just go, or go down up. A lot of different ways you could do it. And that little grace note bend on the E flat to the F, you can add that in there. One other problem on this lick, potential problem, is that you could get string noise from the third string. You're busy with your right hand, so you can't be choking and dampening over here, and you can't really get close enough with your wrist and your palm. And since you're bending and using two fingers to bend with, you have no provision for dampening over here. One other approach would be to bar your first finger, but then you can't do that little bending adjustment. So the best you have to do is just to kind of touch it just right, let the string kind of climb up on the flesh, but don't let it catch your nail. If it slides underneath, you may get some noise. So obviously that's going to depend on what position you're in because your action gets higher as you go from low to high. So this is one of those kind of licks that has, you know, as we guitar players have to just deal with to get it as clean as possible. So you see, listen, hear that noise? Because it's flipping down off the flesh up underneath the string. So you have to just get your angle just right. Now when I do these videos, I'm holding the guitar classical style, so it's over on my left leg and I've got my foot on a footstool. That's a whole different angle than if I was holding on my other leg. So all I'm pointing out here is that do what you can. It depends on your anatomy and your nails and the way your fingers are and your setup on your guitar, gauge strings, things like that. And try to keep that lick as clean as possible. And also practice it in all positions because you really notice how it changes as you go from low to high.